My internet went down. Hello? Okay, you can, everyone can hear me. I'm just getting chat back. Hey, can you all hear me?
We
Yeah.
can.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, sorry, my internet went down. It's been very stable recently. I don't know what happened.
Get too much star power tonight. That's what's going on.
Right?
Just to overload the circuits.
So I believe you are all, well, the images are a bit messed up and I am fixing it while we speak. But I'm going to use this time to ask our first, ask Hat, what is your answer for the question? And I will repeat the question one more time. We surveyed THL. Which THL board member would ask you to make a mixtape? Or would you ask to make a mixtape?
No, are you asking who I would ask, or you're asking the most common answer?
Well, let's start before we go into the most common answer. Why don't you tell me who you would ask?
I think that I would ask all the board members to contribute something to a shared Spotify playlist, because that's the most democratic process. I want to make sure that everyone gets heard.
Fair, fair. That is always a fair question, but if you had to ask just one, who would it be?
If I had to,
Yeah?
hmm, I would ask the board member in charge of Ping's Diamond. I would ask Diamond to make me a mixtape.
Fair, fair. Diamond would probably make a pretty good mixtape. Now, after conferring with your team, who do you think would make the best mixtape?
We believe the most common answer is Donde.
Donde. You think Donde would be the one? Interesting.
We think he would be the most common answer. I'm being very clear here.
Okay.
He is very
Is
outspoken about his opinions on music and also other things.
interesting.
Bowling. Bowling is another topic.
That is a strong choice. Is Donde the most asked mixtape maker? He is not. No. Unfortunately, it is not Donde, which means Team Green Team or Team Base Inc. or Team Neji Boston gets a chance to answer this question. So, Based, we surveyed THL. Which THL member would you ask to make you a mixtape? Who was the most answered board member?
Um, I'm gonna go with Mako. Then the thing is,
Going
Mako's more talking about music on the Discord, and Donde's tweeting about it.
fair.
Thing is, Mako's already made a mixtape you can listen to. It's got all the current releases this year.
Oh, nice. I did not know that. Is Mako the answer? It is not. No.
What?
No. This was a tough one. I did not expect this answer. Anyone would venture a guess?
Sharmo. Might as well throw it out there.
Oh
Is
yeah.
Actually, you know what?
These
Hold on.
people like
I'll,
metal.
I'll, I'll, I'll back up. Maybe it's that guy that it's what 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Mark.
Be very surprised if it's me, because I am a bit of a music snob, but I don't tell too many people.
It was honestly no one has mentioned the answer yet.
Did I get it
Is it
right?
Dave?
The answer of the person who has to make a tape is Based Inc. Everyone wants a Based mixtape. Is it going to happen?
Face
Yeah.
to your
Okay.
face.
Here, go stream Ontario by Lil Nas X.
Guess THL is all about that bass.
All of
All
I
about
was like, is it?
that
We
bass.
could get
No
a
trouble.
hat mixtape. It'll be really math rocky and fun. I mean,
That is true.
Hat was the
I think
number 2 answer.
Really?
That.
Yeah?
Okay.
People really want a
mean-
mixtape by the two of you.
All right.
It's a
THL
duet.
mixtape coming out.
It's a duet. Yep.
Yeah, Donde was third. I was surprised that the literal or music teacher did not get enough answers for this. So I am going to throw it to Wild9, who's going to take us for the next question. Take it away.
All right, so we're back to Family Feud. We've got the second question here, and we're alternating who starts first. So since Base got to answer first, we're gonna get Saku and Mojo here facing off. So the person who's gonna answer first for this question is gonna be Saku, and then Mojo will go. Highest answer gets to choose whether they want to go, whether they want to do the question and go for it, or whether they want to pass. Right. So the question here, the second question we've got is name someone who's been in THL for a long time. So I'll give you some time to think about that perhaps, but Saku's going to go first. Name someone who's been in THL for a long time. The score is 6-0, so we're not hitting home runs yet. But,
No.
Are they
hopefully
are
you
they
can
still
make a
playing?
change here, Saku.
Are they still playing?
So it doesn't. The question that we asked in the survey was just name someone who's been in THL for a long time. That's all that was printed there. So people could interpret that however they wanted, whether it's someone who's still playing or someone who's no longer still playing. Just depends on how you think THLers would have interpreted the question.
Oh boy, there's been a few.
I feel like it's a good question for both Saku and Mojo. What do you guys think would be the most popular answer? We have 7 answers on the board, actually. People have to be mentioned at least twice to be on the board.
All right. I'm gonna go with we'll go with Markshire.
All right. So how long has Markshire been in THL? The facts.
He
All
won
the
the
time.
championship in season 2.
All right.
So that's
Okay.
been a
So
while.
that does seem like a long time. All right. So is Markshire on the board? Is it one of the top 7 answers? Unfortunately, it is not.
Ah,
So just
I-
to keep in mind, this is given to the THLers. So maybe he's so old school that nobody knows how long he's been
You
around.
hear that, Markshire? Markshire, you're old school, bro, and
that's
forgotten.
disrespect.
You're
And
too OG.
forgotten.
You're too OG. So,
I had that exact thought process. I was also thinking Markshire.
oh, so Mojo had the same thought, but you get a chance to any answer on the board. We'll clinch it here, I guess. But I think that if you both miss, we probably just go back to Saku. I don't know. So hopefully you hit something here, Mojo. What do you
Yeah,
think? Name someone who's been
I'm
in
hoping
THL for
this
a long
is not
time.
a miss. I'm gonna go with our hat.
All right. So what's your thought process there? Just
I've been in the league a long time, and I know he's been in it longer.
Yes, we can say league.
that's
now,
pretty
yes.
fair. Okay, so
So
our hat is
weird,
the
right?
answer.
So weird.
Is it ridiculous? How is he on the board? He is the number 1 answer with
Hey.
5 people voting.
Boomer
So,
status confirmed. Let's go.
So we
Five
have
people said our hat. Nice.
we've got the green team with 2 number 1 answers. Mojo, do you want to pass or play? Does your team want to pass, or do you guys want to play?
We are gonna play.
All right, so keeping with the Family Feud tradition, I'm going to play here. All right, so we have Nenji Boston is up next. Then we're going to go down the line again. You get 3 strikes, and you're out, so to speak. So the same question: name someone who's been in THL for a long time. We got 6 answers still left on the board. What do you think, Nenji?
I'm gonna go with Itachi.
Ooh, okay. How long has Itachi been around?
A really long time.
All right. Okay. Well, is Itachi on the board? No. That's strike number 1. No Itachi. Again, we want to get into the minds of THLers. All right, Seth, you are up next. Name someone who's been in THL for a long time. You
We
there,
need to
Seth?
skip Seth for a little bit. He had to take a call.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So,
I guess it's time for people to brainstorm.
well, we can probably just have Baze answer this one.
Oh, that's
As
me.
Okay.
Baze would be
Yeah,
the
I
next
wasn't sure how
person in
long
the
it'd
team.
take.
I'm gonna go with Diamond then.
All right. Okay. Why do you think Diamond will be on the board?
I'm trying to get in the headspace of these THLers. Diamond's been here for a while too, but not as long as people like Markshire.
Yeah, okay. I like that. Not just trying to see who's popular enough to be known to be around long enough, but also
It's a mix of that. Yeah.
it's a mix, exactly. All right, so we got Diamond. Is he on the board? He is on the board. He gets you 2 points. He's number 7 on the list. So he just makes it.
Ooh,
Just to
okay.
keep in mind, though, actually, we broke ties based on just coin flips. So 2 people also mentioned Diamond. So he is on the board there at number
Yeah.
7. So right
Diamond's
now
been here
we've
for
got
half the time, so that's a while.
yeah. Their THLers aren't wrong, they're picking people that have been here for a long
Yeah.
time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're up to 7 points for the green team. I'm just gonna keep going down the line then, I assume. I'm not gonna wait for Seth, right? I assume. Then we're gonna swing it back to Mojo Pile. You still only have 1 strike. So same question. Name someone who's been in THL for a long time.
Okay, we are going to go with Donde.
Okay, Donde. It's a pretty good guess. Again, I have no idea how long these people have been here.
Donde has been here for a while.
I assume like all board members have been here for a long time, right?
Nope.
No.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
Neji. Not Neji, sorry. NHL. He's a new one.
Oh, okay.
You know which board member has been here for a long time? Markshire.
Markshire, which is number
True.
8 on the list.
Yeah, one person may have said that, right? All right. Well, is Donde on the list? Is he someone that at least 2 people put down? The answer is actually no. That is strike number 2. Donde is not on the list.
Come on.
Pretty tough, right? This is tough. All right. So, Neji Boston, you've got your team has 2 strikes. If you want to keep it going, you can't miss here. Meanwhile, red team, you guys start thinking about who you want your stealing answer to be. But Neji, what do you think? Who do you think is likely 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 on this list?
I'm gonna go with Saku.
Okay, Saku. What's your thinking here?
Everybody loves Saku. He's got to be an answer.
Nice. All right. So is Saku one of the names on this list? The answer, unfortunately, is no. That is the 3rd strike. We still got 5 people on the board. Numbers 2 through 6. We know minimum 2 people would have had to say this answer. You all have named some people who definitely have been around for a long time, it sounds like. But still not what the THLers are thinking, I guess. So what do you all what does red team think? What do you guys want to say for the steal? I guess I can go to Saku.
Yeah. Do we?
Did you guys confirm? Did you guys decide?
You all can confirm live if you want.
Yeah, I think we're ready.
Yeah, we're ready. So I think everybody's nodding their head. So we're gonna go with Sage. Number 1 answer. Number 1 answer. Let's go. Number 2 answer. Number 2 answer. Let's go.
Shooting for the number 2 answer. All right. So this is for the steal. We got 7 points available. The green team's right now up 6-0. If Sage is on the board, then they'll take the lead with 7 points and they'll steal the points, or plus more than that, I guess, right? All right. Is Sage on the board? No.
What?
Sage is not on the board.
What?
No.
Is spiked wheel on the board? Is there spiked wheel on the board?
Oh God.
Spike Wheel's been around for a long time.
No our hat, no Sage.
No, our
No
hat's
way.
number one.
Our
Our hat's
hat's number
already
one.
chosen. He's
I'm going
number
to say
one.
Mojo Pow. There we go. Is that on the board?
No.
No.
We'll run through the answers. We'll go bottom up like we did last time. Mojo Pal is not on the board either. So at number
Hey.
6,
Sad.
we have Lotus Knight, your
Okay.
friendly OP.
Way to
At
go,
number-
Lotus.
Yeah.
At number 5,
Oh,
we've got Brushy Tuna at number 5 with 2
Oh.
votes as well.
I don't agree with the next one, by the way. Really don't agree with the next
Better
one.
not be in a run. Mexico. Brushy will lose it.
Well, this name was brought up, but not in the way that you all were thinking. The number 4 person on the list is Marty B.
Oh, look at
I've been here
that.
for a year and a half.
Homeboy is on the
I'm a
list.
Zoomer on
I
here.
guess that's a long time.
Yeah, I
man.
guess long is relative, right? It's completely relative.
You're in the public eye, Marty. That's all it is.
Wait,
There
did
you
you
go.
join
No.
in Ashes or before that?
I joined
Ashes.
during
That's when we
Ashes.
launched Wild.
Yeah.
Marty
Okay.
played in the Wild tournament we ran right before that.
So
Mhm.
you've been here since before coronavirus. That was forever ago.
Mm-hmm.
I see how this works. I guess I'm no longer Zoomer.
Nice.
Marty,
You,
do
you play Wild, you're a boomer by default.
Right.
Just
I
how
like
it
it.
works.
I like it.
Maybe that was the thinking. A wild player's probably been here for a long time.
Yeah.
All right, we got on number 3 with also 2 votes. So these are all tied at the bottom here. We have Lefty.
Yeah.
Lefty
Okay.
2111. And then finally at number 2, and I believe this person has been here for a long time, right?
Markshire, right? It's Markshire.
We have Jim Phyllis.
Hey, Jimbo.
Jim.
And he got 3 votes.
Jim's the guy.
So he was number 2. Okay, so if we add the score there, so the green team gets the points there of 7 points. So they're going to be up to 13. It's a rousing 13-0 point lead right now between the green and the red team. We're going to have some catching up to do, but each trivia question is going to be worth 5 points. And so here again, we will let the red team have the first go at this one. We're just going to go right down the line still again. So Saku here, you get a chance to earn 5 teams for your points with a trivia question. The question we have is, which class has the most different skins? Which class has the most different skins? So my understanding is this is an objective question.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Lotus? Okay, cool. Just making sure. This is not, we polled an audience and
No.
asked them which was has the most different skins. This is now just an objective question without
Are
looking
we-
in your collection.
Are we looking at Battlegrounds and Standard and
I'm going
all
to ask
together,
Lotus about
compiled
that. Are
together?
we talking about, I assume we're talking about Hearthstone in your like collection skins,
Yeah,
right?
it's-
We're not talking about Battlegrounds or any of that other stuff.
I mean, people could, or there's no interpretation here, so no, this is just out of the 10 classes.
Right. How well do you know your cosmetics? And Mojo, you be thinking if they get it wrong here, you'll get a chance for 5 points. But yeah, Saku, what do you say, or what does your team say?
Chat says Demon Hunter, by the way.
We're gonna go with Mage.
All right, Mage is the answer. What is there any logic behind these guesses?
It's gonna be magic if we get it right because of way THL chat is going on. So that's what it's all about.
All right. So we're going with Mage as the guess. You got a 1 in 10 chance, I guess, at the worst, right? Which class has the most different skins? Is it Mage? No, it is not Mage.
Hey, we're consistent.
Sorry. So, still looking for our first points for red team. Let's throw it. See if the green team can get this right. And Mel, I tried the first trivia question. No one got it right, right? So You have now a slightly better chance, a 1 in 9 chance, but which class has the most different skins? Again, this is objective, right? So this is not asking people about it, but if you can remember the characters in your collection, maybe you can get this right. What do you think?
I believe we have reached the consensus of Druid.
Can you guys name skins? Is there a thought process here beyond?
Not all of them, probably.
I mean, they've
Got
gotten like 2
Hot
or
tree.
3 expansion pre-release skins, and then also gotten their own unique skins in like the fire and the frost, the tree.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, so we have
Yeah,
some
urban
thought
tree.
process and some identification of a couple of those key skins, and that's good. Yes, the answer is correct.
Damn
5
it.
more points for Green Team, pulling away at 18 now. The correct answer is Druid actually has the most skins. I was surprised that there was a correct answer for this, honestly.
Right?
I just thought that all the classes had the same number of skins.
No, it's
I
very
mean,
different.
obviously. Yeah, it's. I mean, I was thinking, oh, Demon Hunter is probably not the answer, but outside of that, I wasn't really sure.
Demon Hunter and Hunter, like Rogue, I think passed Hunter recently. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
thought
was
it was
thinking Rogue.
because he had
Rogue
so
seems
many
to have a lot.
The scab skin
scabs. Yeah,
Hunter.
15 scabs in your hero portraits. Anyway,
Mhm.
All right, well, we're gonna go to question 3. I'm gonna throw it back to Lotus for this one.
Awesome. Thank you, Wild9. Everyone ready for a very hype question 3? I get to have one of THL's dynamic duos. There's Nails versus Neji Boston for this question. And the question is, what card from all 3 mini expansions has been the most impactful? So just a reminder, we've been having mini expansions now for 3 expansions. There was Dread Mines, there was the Dark Moon Races, and there was Wailing Caverns. And we asked CHL, we surveyed them, what card from all 3 mini expansions has been the most impactful? We got the top 6 answers on the board, each of which have at least 3 responses. And we are going to start with Neji. Before we ask this, I kind of want to ask both of you, do you think you know some answers to this question? And I'll start with Nails and then come back to Neji. So Nails, do you think you know an answer before you tell me what is your answer?
Yeah, we've got some good guesses.
Nice. Neji, do you think you have answers for this one?
Yeah.
Awesome. So let's begin. Neji, what card from all 3 expansions has been the most impactful for you?
I'm gonna go Mr. Smite.
Mr. Smite. So going with the recent smack your opponent's face with charge. I like it. I like the card. Let's see if Pirate Tundra Rhino is on the board. It is not on the board. Mr. Smite did have 1 vote, but he didn't reach the minimum of 3. Nails, we throw it to you. You have the whole board, 1 answer, and your team gets to choose whether you want to play or steal. What card from all 3 mini expansions has been the most impactful?
We've got a couple of good options in our chat. I'm gonna go with the Shaman Dungeoneer.
We have Primal Dungeoneer. Finally gave Shaman card draw. Do you think that's an impactful card? Is that something you would put in your list?
Yeah, it's incredibly impactful. It's, I mean, Shaman went from a dead class to being like a mid-tier class, and like has had a bunch of different meta decks since that card got printed, and it's putting in a lot of work for it.
Nice. I couldn't have said it better. Let's take a look. Is Primal Engineer on the board? It is on the board. It is the number 4 most common answer. Nails, do you and Red Team want to answer, or do you want to pass?
I'm pretty sure we play.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I will repeat the question one more time. What card from all 3 mini expansions has been the most impactful? And we're going to go to the second player from our order. From Team Red, we have Marty B. Marty, what card from all 3 mini expansions has been the most impactful?
You know, there's one that's coming to mind in particular that has seen both changes and bans, and that's Stealer of Souls. And if being banned from a format and getting nerfed in another to kill its archetype isn't impactful, then I don't know what impactful means.
That's an interesting thought. I will say I hated Stealer for quite a while, so let's take a look. Is Stealer of Souls on the board? It is the number 2 most common answer. We do have the card that broke Wild and then broke Standard on the board. And we go all the way up to Ridiculous Hat. Hat, finally getting the chance to answer here. What card from all 3 mini expansions has been the most impactful to you?
Spiked Wheel.
Good old spiked wheel.
Is this your choice?
This is my choice. Final answer.
Okay. Spiked Wheel. I like it.
Let's go spiked wheel.
Is Spiked Wheel on the board? It is not on the board.
I got trolled so bad.
Yeah, it was 6.1.
Justin, this is your fault. Justin, I
Six-
want you to hear me.
It was
Justin, this is
6.1.
you.
Yeah, thanks, Justin.
Falling for that Justin bait. Saku, I hope you can dodge the bait here. What card from all 3 mini expansions has been the most impactful?
I want to answer spiked wheel. Wait a second, hold on.
Don't fall for it. Save
Shoot.
yourself.
I was like, oh my goodness, it spammed all over the place. We'll go with the Arbor Up.
Arbor Up. I guess someone has told you to play that card a few times, huh?
Somebody named Knight that's Lotus. Yeah, something like that.
Is Arbor Up on the board? Arbor Up is the number 1 answer.
Dang.
3 more
Let's
answers
go.
to go.
You know that card makes 4/3s. You know what kills 4/3s? You know what kills them?
Yeah.
Weapon attacks. Free attack
spiked
weapon,
wheel.
like a spiked wheel.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I thought that card was good when it came out. Nails. What is your answer? What card from all 3 mini expansions has been the most impactful?
I'm gonna go with Backfire. It's in the meta
Backfire.
right now.
It definitely is. It's been in basically all Warlock decks. Is Backfire on the board? Backfire is the number 3 answer. There are only 2 answers to go, which would clear the board, and I believe that would be enough to give the lead to Team Red here, or to the Neji Carriers. So, Marty B, there are 2 answers missing. Do you think you know one? Oh, you're muted.
He's got
I
2
always do
headsets,
this.
folks.
It really is difficult with 2 headsets, let me tell you. When
Fair.
one doesn't work but has a good mic and the other works but doesn't have a good mic, this is the setup you end up with.
Fair.
But anyways, back onto the question. We're going to go with something a bit more recent. Mr. Smite levels of recent, actually. And we saw this card mentioned earlier. It's Defias Cannoneer.
Defias Cannoneer. So the Pirate Warrior card.
Yes.
Let's take a look. Is Defias Cannoneer on the board? It is not on the board, actually. That card was close. I believe it had 2 mentions, but it did not cut the 3rd one. Which means there's one more shot for Team Red, or the Based Ink, Neji Boston, Mojo Powell, Seth team gets a chance to steal. We are back to Hat. Hat, what is missing from the board?
feel like I'm gonna get baited again, but all right. Lady Anacondra.
Lady Anacondra.
Is Anaconda don't got none.
I hope she has at least 3.
Is
Yes.
Lady Anacondra on the board? She is not on the board. That was another 2 answers. Not enough to make the cut, but really close.
Spiked wheel. Is it on there now?
We tried
That's
that
that
already.
leaves me 3. That's at least 3 times. So that's Dang.
We go back to Neji Boston team. Neji, do you think you know a card that they forgot?
Hopefully.
What card are you thinking? Tell me.
I'm gonna go Wailing Vapor.
Wailing Vapor. The Shaman card, the 1/3. It's an interesting one. Was Ellie Shaman an impactful deck?
We hope.
Let's take a look. Wailing Vapor is not on the board.
No.
Let's go.
Rip.
This means there are 16 points here for Nails' team.
Can I say? Comeback.
The comeback.
Neji's given us an opening. We jumped right through.
Now, I'm sure you all want to know what is missing here.
spiked wheel.
The wheel is
Taku
clearly
said it.
missing.
Taku got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The number 6 answer was the card that broke wild last week. We have Jerry Rig Carpenter.
What?
Yeah. The fact that you could play a free 6/6 with taunt ended up getting to people's minds. And the other card was the priest card, Mutinous.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
So, would you all characterize these cards in your list? Is this expected? I'll ask Nails here. Nails, would you expect these?
Yeah, I mean, we got 4 of them. Mutinous is a good call. Jerry Rig Carpenter, it's just a wild bug, and people having short memories. Chat says Risky Skipper, and honestly, I think that's missed from 2 out of 3 of the questions so far. But
Skipper's not from a mini set.
Yeah.
Skipper's from an adventure.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah.
Skipper did have
Pretty good
2
answers overall.
votes. Skipper was close to making it.
Okay.
But with that, we are going to close question number 3. Right now we have 16 points for Team Neji Carriers versus 18 points by Neji Carried team. And we are going to move on. I'm going to throw it to Wild9 for the next question.
All right, we got a trivia question now. So the team that lost the last round is going to go first. So this is going to be Neji with the first answer. And again, this is worth 5 points. So obviously critical here. Red team could take the lead if carried by Nails doesn't get this right. But the question is, what is the longest registered player name in Hero Series? And spaces do not count as part of the name. So just letters. What is the longest registered player name in Hero Series? We can call Hero League now, right? So, but yeah, in Hero. I'll give you some time to think. I'm assuming both sides are going to need some time to think about this a little bit. Again, an objective question. This is not asking people what they think the name is, but an objective question. What is the longest registered player name in Hero Series? Not counting spaces. Any ideas? You guys can talk about it perhaps also. Well, I guess you don't want to talk about it because you don't want to give ideas to Nails, right? You guys can talk about it in your own private chats.
It's definitely Saku. Saku's the longest name in DHL. Next to Spiked Wheel.
It's interesting. I wonder what people are going to come up with. So Neji, you have any ideas here? Are you getting close to having an answer?
I think we have a guess.
All right.
We're going with always just in time.
Okay. Always just in time. How many characters is that?
Too many.
Yeah, too many. All right. So is the player with the longest registered name in Hero series, not counting spaces, always just in time? Yes, the answer is yes. That is 5 points for Carried by Nails, putting them up to 23. So they get a little distance there. Now it's a 7-point game. And we are going to go into question 4. Yeah, always just in time. How many characters is that? 3, 6, 9, 10, 15, 16?
16.
Yeah,
Yeah.
16.
And I counted all of them. Seth was pretty close actually.
Oh my
But
God.
That's for
um
price.
yeah.
Watch in the Wind is 13.
Yeah. I had to count them
Ooh.
all the ones that played at least one match in
Shit.
Hero.
So Watch didn't count because he didn't play. He was just registered, right?
No, Wash doesn't hit Justin though.
No.
Okay, but what about like eyebrows is 8 letters and then you have 9, so that's 17. I think that's longer.
Huh?
Nice.
Fair.
All right. Let's go into the 4th Family Feud question round now. I think Seth isn't back yet, right? He had to take a call. So we can wrap around then for Carried by Nails. So this will be Marty B against Based Inc. And since we're just alternating here for these questions, Marty B will be the one to go first. And so the 4th question for Family Feud here is, what is your favorite secret? So we polled THLers, we surveyed THLers and asked them, what is your favorite secret? There are 5 answers up on the board. Just so you know, the cutoff was at 3. So at least 3 people would have to say this answer. What is your favorite secret? So this is Marty B against Based, but we will start with Marty B. Do you have an answer?
Oh, Marty's muted.
Unmute.
I keep doing this, and it's going to keep happening tonight. Every time, without fail.
Suspense is killing us, dude.
Yeah, it's because I wanted the answer to be a secret.
That's right.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
I like it.
But it's time to reveal it. The secret's out. And what do we say when the secret is revealed? Oh my yog. I can't
Okay.
believe this is happening.
Why did you choose Oh My Yog as your favorite? At what you think THLers would say as the favorite secret?
It's so flavorful. Everyone loves Yog. We all praise Yog. Okay, we all look up to him.
Praise Yog.
And therefore, has to be on my Yog.
All right. So is Oh My Yog on the board? It is the number 1 answer. So I guess Base doesn't get a chance, right? So
No.
do you guys want to pass or play? I assume you guys are playing. Yes?
I think we're gonna keep. Yeah.
All right. So we're going to go wrap around here. Ridiculous Hat, you have struck out twice. Hopefully you don't strike out again here. What is your favorite secret according to THLers? You got 4 more answers on the board. What do you think?
Spiked wheel. I mean, ice block.
I was gonna say, awesome.
Nice. It could be Spiked Wheel, you know. And they could
Spicy
write
ice
anything
block.
as long as it gets at least 3 people. Okay, so you're going with Ice Block. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yes. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Ice Block, is it on the board? It is the number 5 answer. So Ice Block had 3 people. That's 3 more points. And we got Ice Block on the board. So 3 more answers left. Your favorite secret. So Saku, you are up next. What do you say? What is your favorite secret according to THLers?
Then spiked wheel was already taken. Maybe we'll go with gosh, just trying to think. There's only a couple secrets out there in Hearthstone.
It's always interesting. Like, is this going to be a meme answer, or is there a meme answer on the board? Did everyone answer this seriously?
Don't want to be bamboozled. Yes, that's
Exactly
correct.
right. What are the fun secrets? It's very subjective.
We'll go noble sack.
Okay, noble sacrifice.
Noble Saku. That's the reason why I went with that. See, noble sack.
Nice. All right, so a paladin secret. We're going with noble sack. Maybe people like that because messes up people's turns. I guess that's the favorite secret, right? All right, noble sack. Is it on the board? It is not one of the three answers. So that is strike one to the hard carrying Nenji team, right? All right, so we're gonna keep going down the line here. Nails, you're up next. Still got three answers on the board. The question that we asked THLers was, what is your favorite secret?
Like, let's go with the other paladin secret that's played right now, Galloping Savior, which should be renamed to Hold Your Horses. It's just a much better name for the card.
Facts.
Nice.
That's just true.
Yeah, no,
Sounds true to me. Yeah. So hold your horses.
We
Or
love
Galloping
horsey.
Savior. Is it on the board? Is it one of people's favorite secrets? I guess THLers don't like Paladin because it is not on the board. That is strike number two. Yeah, I guess no one's into the secret pally apparently at THL. People do not like Paladin. All right, well, you're down to your last strike. Marty B, can you keep your team in it here? There's three more answers on the board. We asked THLers, what is your favorite secret? What do you think people said?
Well, there's a class that has secrets that we haven't touched on yet, and that's Hunter. So let's go with the Hunter secret, Explosive Trap.
Okay. THLers like to go face, perhaps, get that face damage with Explosive Trap, force people to play around it, all that sort of thing. All right, let's see. Is Explosive Trap one of the top 5 favorite secrets in THL? No, it is not. That is strike number 3. So now
Spiked wheel gets us again.
I don't know. This is interesting. Are these all memes? Like, what's going on? Carried by Nails, the green team, you all get a chance to steal. There's 10 points on the board that could go to the red team if you guys don't steal it away. Plus whatever you can get from answers 2, 3, or 4. What is your favorite secret? What do you think is on the board?
We're gonna go with one of the teams kind of name themselves, or like at least use it as their logo. We're gonna go with Rigged Fair Game.
Do you think all their players put this in the survey?
No, but we just need like 3 of them too.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay, interesting strategy there. Going with a team name that was a THL team name, Rigged Fair Game. Another mage secret. Is it on the board? Do they steal? It is on the board at number 2. It was the number 2 answer at 4 people saying Rigged Fair Game as one of their favorite secrets. So they steal the points, 14 points, going to Carried by Nails. Taking a commanding lead here. They're going to have 37 points now, I think, to 16. It's going to come down to this last question, perhaps. Maybe we can see some comeback, or also the next trivia question, too. But nice one. Rigged Fair Game. Good call.
Should we take a look at the missing answers?
Yeah. Let's see if these are memes or not. Let's start from the bottom. The number 4 answer. What was the number 4 answer? It was misdirect. So Marty B, thinking about those Hunter secrets?
I love the sour face and Marty there. It's like, say what? Misdirect.
It's a fun one.
It's pretty fun. Come on, guys, right?
You
Like
know,
they punch
every
their own
single
8-8 in the face or something. It's awesome.
every single time I look at these answers that we missed, I can't help but feel like a boomer. Just an out of touch boomer.
All right. Well, number 3, another hunter secret. It was rat trap. That kind of surprises me. Rat trap being a favorite secret.
I think you
Since
can
it's
tell
kind
that
of
we were
old.
also quite surprised.
It's
We
a
didn't
pretty
see it
old
coming.
secret. Yeah, like it's kind of been a while. 4 people gave that answer, so I don't know if these are wild players or what, but I don't even, they don't even play this in wild anymore, right? You don't play rat trap.
No.
2 minutes
It co-
6-6.
It's
It
an
costs
even cost.
an
Why would you
even
Yeah.
play it?
number. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't play that in wild.
No.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Even Hunter's good. It just doesn't play rat
Yeah.
trap.
Mm.
We play the
Surprising.
better secret, cat trick. Cat's cuter than rat.
Also,
That kills rat. Yeah.
2
we
less
go.
cards to deal 2 less damage. Easy.
Yeah, it's
So let's go with
interesting.
Cat Kills the Rat.
Yeah, cat
Yeah.
kills the rat.
Yeah.
Those 2 very interesting answers. Kind of surprised by the rat trap one in particular, but yeah, 4 people. I don't know. You got to go find them. Who are these 4 people in THL that wrote rat trap?
Oh, I really like Rat Trap. I put it in because I thought it was so cool when it came out. I
Hey,
can
you
say
found
that
one, you found
much.
one.
I'll confess here. It was such a cool
I mean,
card.
I put the modern. I picked the modern Rat Trap. Just ugh.
Yeah, but it's the classic one, you know?
Lotus made 4 accounts and put Rat Trap in 4 times.
Easy. Yeah.
Easy.
Yep. Just like Justin did with Spiked Wheel. So
All right, let's go to a trivia question. We have the 4th trivia question here before our final Family Feud question. So another chance for hard carry Neji to come back here, get 5 more points, make it a little bit closer here. Marty B is going to answer first then, and Base, you'll have a chance to answer if they do get it wrong. The trivia question's already on the board. Which player played at least one game in each of the 5 different constructed series this season? So we can say leagues now, but 5 different constructed leagues this season. So I think we mean, what are the 5 that you're thinking of there, Lotus, just to be extra
So,
clear?
it's Legacy, Hero, Pro. We are talking about Wild and Wild EU.
Got it. So we're leaving out Battlegrounds. It's not one of the leagues that we're talking about here. But we're
Yes.
talking about Wild, NA, and EU.
Yes.
So is there what player played at least one game in each of those 5 different consecutive constructed series? Any thoughts, Marty B? Do you have
Yeah, I
an answer?
actually know this person because I had them sub for me. And
Hmm.
I've played on a few teams with them as well. So the answer is Itachi.
Some insider information. Maybe we should have vetted this trivia for
Fair.
no, that's absolutely correct. You're right. Itachi is the one here who has played in 5 different constructed series this season. That's interesting. That's like a first, I guess, right? Because he was the only one to do it, right?
Mhm.
He also played BGs, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. yes.
Crazy. All right, Lotus, you want to introduce the last one, or you want me to? The last Family Feud question we got.
Let me just get it on the board so it's all set to be asked. Give me one more second.
Sure. I mean, I'll just do a quick recap. We're at 21 points then with hard carry Nenji, and carried by Nails has got 37. So there's still a 16-point gap there. It's certainly possible that someone could get 16 points from this last question.
Mhm.
So we are still in striking distance.
Oh yeah. We're well within striking distance. as we reach this question, and I'll call Mojo Powell. I assume Seth is not here. Is Seth here?
No, I don't think he's
I
here.
believe he is not.
Okay. So I'm going to call Ridiculous Hat and Mojo Powell to answer this one. The question is, you just guessed Parlay. What card did you take from your opponent? So reminder, Parlay lets you take a card from your opponent's deck. It's not a discover. It's a random get a card. We will give you all a little time to think about this. So without naming cards, I just want to ask you, Wild9, have you seen Parlay Seed play?
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
One of the answers to the survey was actually, wait, is this a card?
I had to look it up when I was doing the survey for sure. I was like, wait, how does this card work? Like, I know you get a card from somewhere, but from where?
It is a real card, yes. Parlay lets you steal a card from your opponent's deck. It costs 1. It's really bad. Like, really bad, but yeah, it's a card.
But to
And
be clear, the card steals it from your opponent's deck, right? So it takes it
yes,
out of your opponent's deck. It's not a copy. It just takes it.
yes.
Okay. So
Now,
basically, I mean that I feel like that's a hint of this question, right? If THLers in answering the survey actually understood what Barley did.
yeah, I mean, Parlay is just a one-mana mind render Lucia. That's all it is, really.
Right.
Or pre-nerf Lucia. That's all that it really is. So I'm gonna call Ridiculous Hat to give us his answer for this one. You just get Parlay Hat. What card did you take from your opponent?
Il'gynoth.
Il'gynoth. So someone's facing a lot of OTKDH.
I mean, no,
Illy,
but
illy, illy.
That's fair though. Is Il'gynoth on the board for the parlay question? And the truth is, it is on the board. It is the number 1 answer. Il'gynoth is the most taken card whenever a THL player plays parlay. Just as a reminder, we did take off no, none, and answers like that after comments from last show. So none is not going to be an answer in any of these. I should have said this before, but you should know that due to requests from everyone, there's no chance the answer is none. So that said, Wild9, do you want to call the next, or assuming Team Hat wants to play, do you want to call the first player in the team?
Sure. So Hat, you guys are good playing, right? I'm gonna assume so.
thinking about it.
The strategy, right?
Oh yeah, we have to play, don't we? Because otherwise they can just punt,
They could.
and then we get
and
nothing.
They could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It could just 3x.
that would be the true game of parlay.
All right, let's give it to Saku then. This is a pretty tough one. I will kind of agree with thinking about should we play or punt, just because it's a tough question. But it's an interesting test of your understanding of THLers. What would they have answered in this survey? You just cast parlay. What card did you take from your opponent? What do you think, Saku?
Try not to think about spiked wheel, but it just keeps coming to the forefront. Don't know why. Maybe it's the theme of the show. We'll go with that card that plays other cards sometimes. We'll go with
What is that?
Garot.
Ah, okay. So another kind of in the vein of an OTK type, critical piece to an OTK. So, yeah, okay. Garot. Is it on the board? It is on the board. It is the 4th answer with 3 people saying Garot. So that's 3 more points in the bank. So you've got the first answer, the 4th answer. There's still 2, 3, 5, and 6.
Yeah. Nails. Now it is your turn to try to get more points to your team. At 9 points, you're just 7 points away from the other team. So I'm going to come to you, Nails, here. You just cast Parlay. What card did you take from your opponent?
She should have been an answer earlier tonight, but we're going with Lady Anaconda again. See if you remembered she exists.
Lady Anaconda. Is Lady Anaconda on the board? She is not on the board.
People just don't know who she is.
No, people just don't play Druid right now.
I'm fairly certain that I wrote that. I wrote Lady Anaconda, so
There was one answer.
Disrespect.
I feel like that should be on here, but whatever.
There was
I agree,
one.
Nails.
There was one answer for Lady Anaconda, and I looked at all of them. I counted every single answer to. Well, Geranium counted every single answer for all questions. I checked, and there was only one. I can say that much.
Surprising. All right,
Um,
Marty B, you're up. Same question. You just cast Parlay. What card did you take from your opponent? There are 4 answers left.
Well, being the wild player I am, I'll give you a wild answer. And if we parlay, we're gonna be rich. I'm taking Reno. Mustache
Interesting
man.
answer. Seeing if the wild players had that thought right with this answer. That's pretty dirty, I guess, right? Stealing Reno from your opponent's Reno deck. All right, is it on there? No, Reno is not on there.
No
It's
wild
2
players.
What?
What?
Wild
Can
They
players
knew
I-
are not
about
represented.
Ankar. I
Can
don't
I
know.
rescind? Can I rescind my answer and say spiked wheel?
That's the hidden answer.
It's always a good answer. All right, so Pat, we're back to you. You got the number 1 answer. It's time for you to get back and get it again. You just cast Parlay. What card did you take from your opponent?
Let's go with Ignite.
Ignite. Is that a wild call or a standard call? Or both?
Wild, competitive.
Yeah. Although why you're playing Parlay in a competitive wild deck is also a good question.
Yeah,
Or a
I
competitive
mean,
standard
it-
deck.
we're talking about parlay, yeah. So I don't think that we have to. I
Fair.
don't think this is about standard or wild.
Fair. Did you take Ignite from your opponent's deck? You did. It is the number 3 answer with 3 guesses for Ignite. That means Team Neji Carriers has 4 points away from Team Neji Boston.
Yeah, we're getting right down to the wire here.
Yeah.
Soccer, you got your there's 2 strikes. So you guys are at the precipice here. But if you get one more answer off the board, you guys can tie or take the lead potentially, or get closer, I guess. Keep it alive. There's still 3 answers on the board. You just cast Parlay. What card did you take from your opponent? What do you think people said here?
Let me see here.
I'm curious if your team has lots of ideas or no ideas, because this is a tough question.
Okay, I think we've had a couple comments, so we're going with Purified Shard.
The silence, the 1 mana silence, right?
False.
No.
The 10 mana win the game.
Oh, right. Right. I've seen some priest play on ladder
Some
recently.
big priest action.
Big priest action. Okay, is
The biggest
Purified
priest.
Shard one of these 3 answers? It's kind of to keep things going here. It is not. That is the 3rd strike.
I'm shocked, THL. Shocked.
Well, even with these points, we don't quite get there, right? You guys would be at 33, but let's see if they can steal still. I'm just curious if the green team has other ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Just do spiked wheel, guys.
Mojo, what card would you take from your opponent when you cast Parlay? What would be your team's attempt to steal here?
While we did actually seriously consider Spiked Wheel, I believe the answer we're going with is Field Contact.
Field Contact. Field Contact is an interesting choice, you know. It's been everywhere, but it's actually not on the board, no. This one would take a little bit of understanding THL to get, though. Number 6 was probably the weirdest one I've seen tonight. The answer for number 6, the card you would take, is Baku the Moon Eater.
Yeah, that was our next
Be
guess.
good in your hand.
We just had
I actually thought that because I forgot how the card worked, but then I remembered and thought, wait, there's no way.
I thought minimum was 3. We got 2 up here. What's up?
Some questions did have 2 because we needed enough answers. So this was
Rigged.
one of the questions where 2 got passed. The number 5 answer. Do you want to say what it is, Wild9?
Sure. Someone mentioned this in chat. It is Mr. Smite. Desharmo there at the very end there, saying that Mr. Smite is 1. And it is. It's number 5.
Yeah. Now, there's only one answer missing. And I'm going to give this one to RoboCats, who just mentioned it perfectly in chat.
What? No way.
When you cast Parlay, the card you take from your opponent is Parlay itself. It's just a Parlay Rogue mirror, where you keep exchanging Parlay until you finish the achievement. It's a well-known interaction that really breaks the meta, as everyone knows. It's a really
Love you,
bad thing.
Robocats. You're the best.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this. I only pay attention to meta decks like Quest Priest.
I mean, High Legend is a different world, Nails. You know that.
Yeah, I did play test it for the Masters Tour. You know how it goes.
Fair.
DM me if you want the list.
Now,
Does it have spiked wheel in it?
It doesn't, unfortunately. Until you like play enough parlays to get it in there.
I'm crafting my golden spiked wheel tonight.
Now, this was the closest Family Feud we had so far. Just 33 to 37 is kind of crazy. I want to congratulate Based Inc., Mojo Powell, Neji Boston, and Seth for taking this one literally by 4 points. It's just a nail inch away, but they don't get there, unfortunately. And Green Team ends up winning this one. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Nails.
Anytime.
So before we move into our final words and everything, I believe Marty has something to say for everyone.
Yeah, so I spoke to Lotus before the show about announcing it here, and we haven't posted anything in the Discord yet. But as we know, the off is now in full swing, and that means we have off-season events. So we have an off-season event this time. It's going to last 2 weeks. Signups will go up right after the show, and it's pretty special to me because I kind of wanted to do this for a few months now, and I finally got the chance to. We are going to have a THL draft series. Okay, so we're going to have 8 teams, 8 different captains. You can sign up to apply to be a captain. There's no guarantees, though. And on Saturday, once we have all 40 players, first come, first serve, by the way, the captains will all draft their teams live on stream. Next week, the matches start. Once again, this will be 2 weeks. a 2-week event, and it should be really exciting, really fun, and I'm looking forward to it. So thanks again, Lotus. More
Yeah,
info and announcements after the show.
that is crazy though. Draft series hype.
It is pretty hype. Can't dispute it.
Yeah. For more information, check announcement after the show. Does anyone have any other announcements, any questions, anything else they want to say before we go for final checkouts one by one?
Don't think so. Everybody's
Okay.
shaking
Can't
their
believe
head
I lost to
in
Neji.
unison.
So,
And
first of all,
he can't believe he beat Nails. That's what's going on, man.
It's crazy. There's a first time for everything.
fair. Um, so I'm going to start thanking first of all Marty B for this crazy announcement and for everything you do and for being here tonight. Just thank you. I hope you had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun having you here, so thank you for being here, Marty.
Yeah, thanks again, Lotus, for that. Really excited for the event. This was also a lot of fun, Jeopardy, even though it was slightly rigged, but we don't talk about that. Perfectly fine. I'm just a boomer now, as everyone said. I was here for a really long time, and I am super out of touch with the current crowd. So,
Community, yep.
Fair.
Reconnect to your community, Marty.
but really, thanks again for having me on, Lotus. It's a lot of fun being here.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I want to thank Nails for being here tonight. Nails, I hope you had fun. I know THL guests are crazy, but I hope you had a fun time tonight.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. Anytime you want me on, I'll be there.
Awesome. I want to give our special thanks to our always present op, Saku, for being here tonight. Just amazing job. I had a lot of fun. The whole getup in the beginning was hilarious. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, it's great. It was awesome to be selected out of the group and to join our hats squad was awesome. So, and I just want to say if Boozosaurus was in here and Nails were in the same room, I don't know if I could tell the two voices apart.
Fair. It's like Avi and A2. I cannot say
Right.
who's talking. I want to thank Ridiculous Hat for being here tonight. Hat, thank you for everything you do as always, and thank you so much for being here and for having fun with us in Family Feud.
Of course, thanks for, of course, you and Wild9, everyone doing the prep work and all that. I'm gonna need more people to answer these surveys next time, so we get some sensical answers. But I am glad that we at least had some good memes made here. And one last thing, justice for Markshire. Y'all go put some respect
Fair.
in that man's name.
Yeah. Yeah. Throw that man on to the old man board. Old
He's
man
been around
THL
since
Markshide.
before Standard existed.
Whoa, wow.
So he was beta standard. There we go.
It was back then. It was just Hearthstone, which I guess the client has again. We're back to just Hearthstone because you click the Hearthstone button to play Hearthstone.
Very true.
And no callouts for TH Lemur?
I mean, Lemur's been around. He is the oldest or the longest duration of registered members. He's the only person still active that was registered in season alpha, the very, very first one. So props to Lemur.
Yeah.
Of course.
Now, for the other team, I want to thank Seth for being here tonight. I don't know if Seth is here right now, but I just want to thank him for being in the show.
He is not, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but thank you so much, Seth, for being here. Neji Boston, thank you so much for being here tonight, and congratulations on your win one more time. I hope you had a great time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me. Shout out to my team. Shout out to Nails. Shout out to Spiked Wheel.
Shout out to Spiked Wheel. Mojo Powell, thank you so much for being here tonight. I hope you had a lot of fun. It's always great having you. I hope you had fun playing Family Feud.
Yeah, I did. Thank you so much. It was good to be back on the stream.
Yeah, and last player from Team Green or from Team Carried or from Team Carried by Nails, We have Based Inc. Based, thank you so much as always for being here tonight. I hope you had a lot of fun and just enjoy the show overall.
Yeah, ton of fun. Huge shout out to you for doing this again, and big shout out to Marty B for getting this off season event going. It's gonna be a very fun one.
For sure. Um, Last but not least, I want to give a very, very special thanks for Wild9 for joining me tonight. It was great having you, all the help, and it makes my life so much easier to have someone who really bounces off and is able to just take the questions and do a perfect job while I'm opping. It was awesome having you.
Sure, anytime. Thank you to making this so smooth and everything. And next time, I think we got to make this like a drinking game or like put some stakes on the board or something.
Yeah. Non-alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, just
Right, Arnett?
water.
We gotta watch that.
Yeah, we'll use chocolate milk.
Okay,
Nice.
perfect.
Fair.
Wholesome.
Mixed with Kahlua.
Helps healthy bones grow.
And I do want to give a final special thank you to Geranium Battle, who helped me really with all the questions, and he helped so much in compiling the answers and thinking about the questions and debating everything. Unfortunately, couldn't make it tonight, but a very special thank you for Geranium for everything he's done for this show. I believe that is it for us tonight, though. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a great time. I had a great time.
It's
Um,
awesome.
yeah. All the support is always welcome. I don't know what is the next thing happening on stream. I believe it is the draft for Marty's draft series, but we'll find out more about that tonight.
I think
It
we
is
got
actually
Tavern Talk.
posted.
Sorry, Marty. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Ta-
just posted in announcements for more info.
Yeah.
You guys have Tavern Talk, like Saki was saying?
Oh yeah, there's Tavern Talk this week. I forgot.
Yeah. Doing the winners of Tavern Talk. Sorry, winners of the Hero series. I don't
Nice.
know who they were, but they won.
That's awesome. And do we have a date for the award show yet?
Donde hasn't said anything, so we'll keep people notified through the THL Discord.
Sure. So you can find out more there. Maybe we'll do a card review again. I need to think about that if that's happening or not. But that said, I believe that is it for us tonight. Thank you all very much for watching. Watch Tavern Talk tomorrow for an interview with the Hero Series winners. And we'll see you all later. Have a good one, everyone.
Take care, everybody.
Yeah.
How long can we wave? How long can we point to the camera? Brushy used to do something. See ya.